Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bantz with Lawrencia. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing great. For today's episode, I want to talk about Ghanaian presidents. Ghanaian presidents have sold us out. Ghanaian presidents have sold West Africans out. Ghanaian president is collecting money from the United States right now to deport Africans, West Africans back to their country. Now, for some of you who don't know, Donald Trump, since he resumed office, has been clamping down on immigration, illegal immigrants, especially the criminals. Not just Africans, but Mexicans, everybody that is illegal in the United States. ICE agents are arresting them and deporting them. We all know the story of Simon Gobadia. Simon Gobadia is chilling in Nigeria and Dubai at the moment. But US president, he just wants to catch and deport. They approach Nigerians to say, take back your criminals or take back your illegal immigrants that are in the US. We want you to take them back and we're going to pay you. The Nigerian government refused and said that if they have to deport them, they have to go through the right process and deport those illegal immigrants or the Nigerian illegal immigrants. Now, Donald Trump was not happy. He sanctioned Nigeria or Nigerians traveling to the US. There are different visa interviews that you have to go through right now to get to the US. Now, Ghanaian president, he was approached and he was like, yes, how much are you paying? I'm paying in dollars. You know, Ghana, they like dollars. They don't really regard their cedis. If you're buying a house in Ghana, most of the houses are in advertised in US dollars. So we all know the story of comedian Michael Blackson, who decided to invest in Ghana. He brought about, I think, $10 million into Ghana to build a school and to run the school. Well, Ghanaian government took that money and used it to pay loans that Ghana are currently owing. And they're still owing some money. But he's been battling Ghanaian government to try to get back those loans. I don't know if he's successful at the moment, but that's still ongoing. Now, the Ghanaian president, chasing dollars, was approached by Donald Trump to tell him that, listen, I need you to take African immigrants or African criminals, the way they are called, that are illegal in the United States. Nigeria, they've refused. What about you? We're going to pay you some money. We're going to give you incentives. Ghana said yes. Now, there are 5 other African countries that has accepted. Example, Rwanda. Rwanda not just accepted from the US, they also accepted from the UK. Although UK, they've not started, they've not initiated that agreement with Rwanda, but the US president has actually started. Ghana president said, okay, that he's going to accept, but he's going to just accept West Africans because West Africans, they have visa free from ECOWAS. He wouldn't want them to come into the country and then he's trying to get visas to send them back to their country. But if they are West African countries, he can just put them on a bus and ship them back to their countries. So about 16 people arrived from the US and Ghana shipped about 15 of them to Nigeria. Now, this is making rounds because people are thinking, okay, that cannot be true. But Ghana, the Ghanaian president came out with his full chest and released the video. Let me just play that video for you. Now watch.
We were approached by the US to accept third-party nationals who were being removed from the US. And we agreed with them that West African nationals, were acceptable because all our fellow West Africans don't need a visa to come to our country. So if they decided to travel from US to Accra, they don't need a visa anyway. So if you're bringing our colleague West Africans back, that's okay. And so I think that agreement has been activated. And a first batch of 14 nationals came. Several of them were Nigerian brothers.
Several of them were Nigerian brothers. Ghana, what is going on? Ghana, I think Ghana is tired of immigrants. I don't even know. I don't understand what's going on in Ghana, because Nigerians are complaining about Ghanaians. Ghanaians are telling Nigerians to go back to Nigeria. This whole thing started when I think the major problem started with trades in Ghana. Ghanaians, I don't think they are known for business. Now, Nigerians arrived Ghana and literally took over. According to some Ghanaians, they said that that all Nigerians do is business, and they don't even allow they sell cheaper rates than their Ghanaian brothers, so they couldn't make much profit. So they had to most times, leave the business for Nigerians to run. So what happened was that the Ghanaians had an agreement with the Nigerian communities or the Nigerian government. I don't know who they had the agreement with, to say that Nigerians are only going to supply Ghana with whatever goods that they want to sell, and then the Ghanaians are going to do the retail business. But some of the Nigerian traders are saying that once they supply Ghanaians with maybe goods, all the goods that they need, the Ghanaians will resell, and they will not remit the money to them. So they were like, okay, what's the point? Why don't we go into retailing? So some of the Nigerian traders said that was how they got into retail, or got back into retail. So that became a problem. Now, most times, you know that the traders are mostly from the East. My Igbo brothers, they like business. So they were now clashing with Ghana and some Ghana authorities, the government. They now decided to appoint Ezendi Bonagana. He was appointed, I think, in 2000. He said in 2011 or 2013 or something like that. He's been the king. He said he's settled so many disputes. He's done so many things. Now, Ghanaians are angry. Ghanaians are angry that Nigerians are... they have a king in Ghana. They said that is against their constitution, that is against their rule. And then the Ghana... SND Bonagana is saying that he is not a king. He is just kind of a political head appointed by his Igbo brothers to help settle disputes. And if you see this man's throne, I'm like, come on, that's too much. How can you go into somebody's country and intimidate them? His throne is actually you could see lion, you could see gold. He's sitting on the throne, his foot raised. I'm like, you guys know what you're doing. If it's just Ezendi Bonagana, you don't have kind of a throne or a palace, maybe that would have made sense. But Ghanaians are not having it. They said that Nigerians must go. This is no longer Ghana must go, but Nigerians must go. So my point is that Ghana itself, they are saying Nigerians must go. But Ghana has also signed an agreement with the United States to say all Nigerians, mostly Nigerians in the US, are going to be deported back to Ghana, and then Ghana will in turn ship them or put them on a bus back to Nigeria. So my brothers and sisters, my Nigerian brothers, if you're in the US and you're thinking, okay, Nigerians, they can't deport you to Nigeria, Ghana has accepted. And if you've not traveled and you have plans to travel to the US or to travel to the UK or to travel, make sure that you're traveling legally. If you have to go back to school in Nigeria to gain some qualifications, to make sure that where you're actually going to, you can get jobs and extend your visas. If that is not the case, my brothers, my sisters, about mission. Because this is like Ghana has set a precedent whereby, okay, right now they are just accepting West Africans, but the truth is they're going to offer him more money. They're going to give him more incentive. Donald Trump might even say, listen, we're going to waive visa fees, or they're going to do something that would encourage the president to start accepting every African nation, every African national that is in the US or even in the UK. UK right now, there was a 1 million march yesterday. What was the march for? They are tired of illegal immigrants. They said that illegal or just even legal migration, not even illegal immigrants. Although one thing that they were complaining about were the boats coming from France, coming illegally into the UK. But that has also morphed into something else. People are marching on the streets. They said that they want to take back their country. They don't want immigrants. If you're black, if you look Asian, they just look like it's a bad situation. And they are saying that these people are coming in, even the legal ones are coming in and seeking asylum, and then they're giving them, special treatment. Everywhere is hot right now. There's this other lady that somebody mentioned that she had about 30 million in Nigeria, and she's looking for what to do with the money. She's seeking advice. She's saying that should she use that 30 million and do business in Nigeria, or should she use that 30 million to process her papers to travel, process her visa to travel? And I'm thinking, 30 million. If I was in her shoes, US, okay, you want to go to US. US is on fire. You want to come to the UK. Yesterday, there was a 1 million march against immigrants. You want to go to Canada. Canada is, they are tired. They are literally closing down their borders. Where exactly do you want to go to? Everywhere right now it's not just Nigeria. Everywhere is tight. Everywhere is tight. Nepal overthrew their government. So sometimes people think, okay, where, you are, things are not working. Once I get to the other place, if you go there, if you have a plan and you're able to travel legitimately, and you're able to get a job or you get a job even before traveling, that is fantastic. Don't go and suffer. 2025 is remaining about less than 4 months to be over. Don't say people did not tell you. If you go to the US without proper documentation, Donald Trump is going to deport you to Ghana. And Ghana is going to put you on a luxurious bus, nice bus, and ship you back to Nigeria. Let's be guided. Let us be guided. Before you travel, do your due diligence. Don't just go and collect somebody collecting COS money from you. You can actually go online and get a job. There are so many people in Africa working any money. AI, machine prompt is something that a lot of people are doing right now to make money, to earn dollars. I think the problem is people don't want to upgrade. There are so many jobs that AI is going to wipe out. If you're not constantly updating and upgrading yourself, you're going to land on the chopping block. And if you do, or when you do, make sure you're able to transition. And if you're in Africa and you want to travel, do your due diligence. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think that Ghana sold us out? Or do you think that they are doing the right thing, helping their citizens to travel to the US without much restrictions like their other African countries' counterparts? Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please like, and share. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.